You close your laptop after a long day of meetings. The silence in your room doesn't feel empty. It feels precise, like air after a storm. Your phone lights up. Messages, invitations, notifications stacking like unfinished tasks. Instead of excitement, you feel relief. You don't hate people. You just feel sharper when you're alone. If that sounds familiar, you're not broken. Something is happening inside your brain, and science has been studying it. Solitary people often carry psychological advantages most people misunderstand. You were taught that visibility equals value. The most connected person wins. If you're not constantly engaging, you're falling behind. Schools reward participation. Offices reward networking. Algorithms reward visibility. For certain minds, solitude isn't withdrawal. Trait 1. You tolerate silence better than most. Researchers at the University of Reading found that highly intelligent adolescents reported lower life satisfaction when socializing too frequently. The Savannah IQ interaction hypothesis suggests cognitively complex people may depend less on social interaction for well-being. Your mind is already active. When you're alone, your thoughts analyze, reconstruct, and explore. Where others feel boredom and silence, you feel mental expansion. That isn't isolation. It's autonomy. Trait 2. Your nervous system protects its energy. Research on attentional control by psychologist Michael Posner suggests some people allocate mental resources more deliberately. You don't skim conversations. You process tone, pauses, tension, and subtext. Imagine two computers sharing the same Wi-Fi. One runs a few tabs. The other runs dozens of demanding programs. One overheats faster, because it's processing more. Stepping away from people isn't avoidance. It's intelligent energy regulation. Trait 3. You process emotions deeply. A 2018 study in brain and behavior found that introverted individuals showed greater prefrontal cortex activation while processing emotional stimuli. Your brain doesn't just notice emotion. It studies it. You can sit with discomfort long enough to understand it. That depth creates empathy, but also exhaustion. Solitude becomes emotional decompression, a space where you separate your own feelings from everything you absorb. Trait 4. Your creativity strengthens in isolation. Neuroscientist Marcus Raichle identified the brain's default mode network, active during reflection and linked to memory integration and creative insight. Studies show reflective individuals often display stronger connectivity in this network. When you're alone, your brain reorganizes experiences, connects patterns, and tests ideas. That's why breakthroughs arrive during quiet walks or early mornings. Not because you worked harder, because you removed interference. Is your solitude strength or protection? Do you choose silence because it restores you, or because closeness feels unsafe? One is preference. The other is armor. Inside, one feels expansive. The other restrictive. If your alone time restores you, it's alignment. If it feels like hiding, that's worth noticing without judgment. Trait 5. You value depth over volume. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar's research suggests humans can maintain roughly 150 stable relationships, but only a few deeply intimate ones. Most people expand outward. You narrow inward. You measure connection through authenticity, not frequency. Shallow exchanges drain you because your mind sees little emotional return. You'd rather have one meaningful conversation than 10 superficial ones. It's discernment. A mind that thrives in silence. A nervous system that regulates energy. An emotional processor that goes deeper than average. A reflective brain wired for insight. A social filter built for substance. This isn't a collection of quirks. It's a different neurological design. Yet many solitary people grow up believing they are too quiet, too intense, or too selective. Because culture rewards noise. But noise isn't strength. Some minds are built for crowds. Others are built for depth. If you feel clearer alone than in a room full of people, you're not missing something. You're calibrated differently. And in a world addicted to constant stimulation, The ability to think deeply in silence may be one of the rarest strengths of all. When the room empties and your thoughts unfold, that isn't loneliness. It's your mind returning to itself again. If this felt personal, subscribe for more insights into the psychology of solitude, deep thinking, and the quiet strengths most people never notice.